On the Rhine River, close to the German town of Bingen, is a tiny island on which stands a tower called the Mäuseturm, the Tower of Mice. Legend connects it with Hatto II, the cruel 10th century Archbishop of Mainz. Once a great famine came over the land, and the people were starving. But the storehouses of Archbishop Hatto were filled with grain. This, he thought, is the perfect time to make more money, and so he raised the price of grain. Only the very wealthy were able to buy any at all, while the poor people were left with nothing. The peasants went to the archbishop and begged him to give them some food for their starving families. He replied kindly that they should all go into the barn and he would bring them food. The people were overjoyed, but as soon as they were all in the barn, Hatto locked the doors and set the place on fire. When Hatto heard the screams of the people being burned alive, he said, "Listen to the squeaking of the mice." According to the legend, when he returned to his castle, an army of thousands of mice attacked him. Frightened, he got into a boat and rowed as fast as he could to his island, thinking the mice could not swim. He was wrong. The mice swam over and gnawed through the wooden doors of the tower, made their way up to the second floor, and ate the wicked archbishop alive. What wonderful stories we have to tell our children. Here was a man who saw hungry people and thought only of filling his pockets. Let's fast forward 800 years or so and go not to Germany, but to neighboring France. Once again, a famine came over the land, and the people were starving. The famous General Lafayette had saved up a large amount of grain, and his storehouses were full. His financial advisers told him this would be a good time to sell. Lafayette thought of all the starving people and said, "No, this is a good time to give." Going back about 2,000 years, we see another group of hungry people around Jesus. Jesus had access to a little bit of food, 5 loaves and 2 fishes. He could have said to his apostles, "This is a good time to make some money. Let's sell this food for as much as we can. These people are so desperate they will pay anything." But he did not. Like General Lafayette, he looked around and said, "It is a good time to give." That spirit of unhesitant giving caused something remarkable to happen. The entire crowd of thousands was fed from these 5 loaves and 2 fishes. It was a good time to give. We too live in a world that is starving, and in many places people are longing to fill their empty stomachs. It is always a good time to give. People are starving for other things as well. Many are starving for understanding, others for hope, while still others are desperately hungry for love. Our hands are not empty. It is a good time to give. Let us not close our eyes to the starving world around us, and let us not close our eyes to our 5 loaves and 2 fish, whatever form they may take. Let us say with Lafayette, let us say with the Christ, it is a good time to give.